Have any other people in your area seen strange alien-like things such as yourself?
No one in the area has seen aliens, but I think there's a fair few UFO sightings in the area. Like, what was it? A few months ago in the paper there was UFO sightings, Yeti sighting, I don't know, heaps of things, but no alien sightings, but there has been UFO sightings. Thanks.
Would you ever be interested in learning, if you were abducted, through regression hippotherapy? If so, I can do it with you over the phone for free someday. You can record it and then put it onto YouTube if you're inclined. Just wanted to extend the offer. Would you be interested?
Yes, I would be interested in hippotherapy. Can't even. Yeah, sure. Obviously, if I felt or knew I was abducted, then yeah, I'd do that. Try and remember more.
After you were attacked, did you notice any strange dreams or persistent thoughts about something you normally wouldn't think?
I have a lot of dreams about UFOs taking off, if you know what I mean. I'll have a lot of dreams. I've never seen a UFO, but I have a lot of dreams of waking up, hearing like a loud noise, vibrations, like the whole house type of thing, and UFOs always out the back here taking off for some reason. That's just a dream I often have for some reason. They're the only dreams I seem to have about the aliens at all, and yeah, that's the only. Always out here, always UFOs taking off, like, and they're really loud for some reason too. But yeah.
This is a kind of question. No one has any idea of what the aliens are up to, but I do. Most of you seem to be blind or ignorant of what's going to happen. In 2012, this will be the year that you will start to understand that they are real and they're not friendly. Mark my words. Big surprises are going to happen that involve human lives. I'm prepared. Are you?
Am I prepared? Not really. Prepared for what? Aliens taking over?
Big surprises are going to happen in the world.
Big surprises. Well, I'm not prepared, I guess, for big surprises.
Do you think you've ever had contact with an alien telepathically? Like, have you ever had any weird thoughts or images pop into your head with no idea of how they got there? Also, what's your opinion on why we're visiting you?
I've had thoughts to go, like in the first sighting, just randomly just thought, no, I'm going to walk towards it. I've had those type of thoughts, but no, never any like communication thoughts. And what was the last bit of that one again?
And what's your opinion on why
is it here?
Why would it be visiting you?
I have no idea. Maybe I either want something from the house, something from me, just studying, or it is not lost, kind of more stranded in the area, and it's living down there and just decides to walk up here sometimes or something. I don't know.
And has seeing the alien changed your life?
Kind of. When I'm out publicly, no, not at all, because no one knows about it. But at home it does. It changes everything, because especially when it gets night time, because it wrecks the nights. You know, I'm always on alert, and as soon as I hear a noise, it's annoying. But on the other hand, it's incredible.
Knob, you must have some mates who's a Sparky. Buy some floodlights and put them up outside so you can catch this thing in the light. Go to electrical wholesaler or Bunnings. They are called PAR38 and around $20 each, including a lamp, 150 watts. You can even do it yourself if you have half a brain.
What was the question in that?
Get some lights.
It wasn't a question. You said you should get some lights.
Well, are you going to get some lights?
Well, there's already spotlights. There's one out there. There's one out there. I think there's about 3 or 4 around the house. I'm not setting up spotlights on this piece of shit house. This is a rental. I'm not fucking, spending money on this guy's house. And no, I don't know any 16-year-old electricians.
My question to you, Alex, goes back to the beginning of these sightings. Number 1. In the one video where it appears that your ma was taken by them, you said that you showed her the video several times, and to show her what your concerns were. But has she ever mentioned anything else about that night?
No, she hasn't. She can't. I've showed her, and she just says she was asleep on the lounge or watching TV or whatever, and she doesn't remember a single thing from that once. She just remembers watching TV.
Also, I still want to know how you were able to get those still pics in number 5.
Okay, number 5. It was out the back here, and I grabbed the night vision camera, and I was out. I didn't have a disc in it, so I couldn't record anything. So I thought, instead I'll take photos, and that's what I did. So I just took photos with it. I only got 4 or 5. I took like 30 photos, but most of them were just nothing. But I got a few photos of it. That was about it.
Dude, don't you ever feel uncomfortable sleeping at night knowing he's out there?
Obviously. That's why I have all the doors locked, all that. I have a machete sitting right next to my bed. Yeah, of course I feel nervous. I don't know what's going to happen. So.
Do you see a lot without capturing it on camera?
Do I say, oh, no. Everything's pretty much on camera. I hear things off camera, but everything I see is normally on camera.
Why don't you camp out by that small pond area? I have a theory that it might be coming from the pond. Just camp out with some weapons with a few friends one weekend and see if it shows up. If it does not, chase it off. If it does show up, chase it off and show it that it's not welcome. So why don't you camp down there?
I'm not camping down there. That's probably 500 metres a K, or probably a kilometre if you kind of wiggle your way down there from the house. Say nothing happens, there's no alien comes, and one of us gets bit by a snake, we wouldn't even be able to make it up the hill, especially if it was night time, and you'd already be pretty much half just dead. If a brown snake was to bite you, so no, I'm not sleeping, it's too far away from the house. And also, if something was to happen with the alien, and it was to do something to everybody, again, it's just too far away and too hard to get up from down there all the way back to the house. So no.
In your videos, we see the alien has attacked you. Have you had any rashes or weird feelings where the alien has scratched you? And how big is that bruise healing up?
The bruise is completely gone. Obviously, that was 6 months ago. I mean, not 6 months. It was probably 3 or 4 months ago. So forget about that's gone. It healed in about 5 or 6 days. Otherwise, I've only had a few grass scratches. I think that's about it.
What colour is the alien?
It is definitely a lightish, probably more of a dark grey, actually.
Have you contacted any local authority at any time about the alien intruder?
No. Because I just think I'm prank calling. That'll be the whole thing. Even if they would come out, those things are prank call because obviously they're not going to see anything. And then the more I do it, then they're just going to think I'm a dick, and there's no point. No. I don't want all the fucking cops, government type of things.
Why don't you put some baby powder on the surface and try and get some footprints?
I'm not going to get baby... It's not going to work on dirt. As soon as a bit of wind blows, it'll blow it away. If it was inside, definitely.
But he says, place in front of the entrances to your home and outside a window on the ground.
Outside, again, it'll just blow away. Inside, it could work, but I think too many people have seen Paranormal Activity.
How often does this thing come?
It was coming, there was a time where it was coming once a month, then it got more frequent, and now it's kind of less frequent again, but that's, I think, also because I've cut the grass. So it's got nowhere close to hide. And
are there any signs that it's going to come?
Never. There's only like a minute warning because I hear it, or otherwise I just see it there already, but sometimes I'll hear it, and that's about it. Otherwise I don't know. Or I'll see the laser.
I've seen your other videos of what might be an alien talking or whatever. Can you ever hear its voice?
No voices. I only ever hear sounds as in like leaves, things. I've never heard vocal sounds.
Now what hour of the night does the being come?
I think it's been from 8 o'clock to almost, it was a bit after 3 in the morning.
What's the average time?
Average time probably 10, 11. Something like that, yeah, probably something like that.
Have you thought about bringing your videos to any news network's attention?
I've thought about it, yeah, but I haven't because, I don't want to be famous and well known for filming aliens. I want to be well known for drifting or something like that. But, I don't want all the media attention. I upload it to YouTube so you guys can see it and see what's happening, and also, that's what I mean. So I share it with everyone so everyone can see it, and also I like to film it and have proof and everything, and it's another way that having it on YouTube, a lot more people will see it, so if the government was to try and cover it up, a lot of people have seen it now, so that's a good thing. Otherwise, but no, I don't really want to be all over the news and all that crap.
Do you live with your parents or siblings? And if so, what do they think of it?
I live with my mother. That's it. That's all I live with.
And what does she think of it?
Well, she thinks it's incredibly scary, but also she doesn't want anything to do with it. She'd rather it just go away.
Do you fear for your life?
Only when it's here. Really, most of the time. But as soon as it's not here, everything's kind of normal, but like when it's there, yeah.
Have you or your ma got a small red dot based on, or bumps on your body, on the back of your neck, your left thigh? No?
No.
How far are your closest neighbours?
Depends in which direction. But that way, in front of where I've seen it most of the time, a few k's to the left of the house, a few k's to the right of the house, down there, a few k's, but behind the house, probably a kilometre behind, and then to each side. So a bit closer behind the house, but I don't normally see it there. I see it down the front, or down the back, where there's, yeah. But we'll say a kilometre. It's the closest neighbour.
How long have you been living here, and when did the sightings first start?
I've been living here for almost 3 years this December, but I've only been seeing it since October last year.
Why haven't you seen a doctor yet, Alex?
Oh, I have no reason to see the doctor. I'm fine.
I think this is in relation to the bruise you got on the back of your...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, it went away like a normal bruise. It was just a bruise and it went away, so, and it's not hurting or anything, so there's no I don't need to see a doctor.
Do you live with your parents or siblings? And if so, what do they think of it?
I live with my mother. That's it. That's all I live with.
And what does she think of it?
Well, she thinks it's incredibly scary, but also she doesn't want anything to do with it. She'd rather it just go away.
Do you fear for your life?
Only when it's here, really, most of the time. But as soon as it's not here, everything's kind of normal, but like when it's there, yeah.
Have you or your ma got a small red dot based on, or bumps on your body, on the back of your neck, your left thigh? No?
No.
How far are your closest neighbours?
Depends in which direction. But that way, in front of where I've seen it most of the time, a few k's to the left of the house, a few k's to the right of the house, down there, a few k's, but behind the house, probably a kilometre behind, and then to each side. So a bit closer behind the house, but I don't normally see it there. I see it down the front, or down the back, where there's, yeah. But we'll say a kilometre. It's the closest neighbour.
How long have you been living here, and when did the sightings first start?
I've been living here for almost 3 years this December, but I've only been seeing it since October last year.
Why haven't you seen a doctor yet, Alex?
Oh, I have no reason to see the doctor. I'm fine.
I think this is in relation to the bruise you got on the back of your...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, it went away like a normal bruise. It was just a bruise and it went away, so, and it's not hurting or anything, so there's no I don't need to see a doctor.
If the alien walks into your lawn and holds the peace hands line up, what do you want? What would you do?
Film it? I don't know. I would encourage it to walk forward, I guess. But I don't know. But it's scared, so I'd probably just run away.
Where is your ideal location for a house?
Ideal location?
Where would you like to live?
Probably west of Brisbane or somewhere up there, so I could get a big acreage, build and have a drift track.
Where in the world? Where would you like?
Oh well, in the world. That's in the world, America. But I have no idea where. But I'd rather live in America than here. Better cars.
Better cars.
Mainly.
I was going to ask, would you like to have a breakdancing rap competition with them? And do you accept? Would you like to do one?
Breakdancing? No. But rapping, yeah.
And
you know what I mean?
Who would do it first?
They have to do it first, but
okay.
I like to, come back,
So I just tell. Okay, he also asked, I'm coming to Australia tomorrow.
Okay.
Will you pick me up at the airport?
Yeah.
We'll hit up a pub, and I'll bring a bag and a tent, and then I can stay in your backyard.
Sure.
I think this is...
I stopped hitting up a pub because I'm 16.
And I think this is Mr. O'Foxy.
Yeah.
So. Do you hear noises outside?
Yes.
What kind of noises?
Just leaves, sticks breaking, that kind of noises.
I hear toilets spin in the opposite direction down.
Yes, they do.
In Signing 2, did you notice there was a second alien?
I did not until someone pointed that out. Running from the right, front of the door, yeah. Just like in Signing 10, I didn't notice till someone pointed it out.
Has your house been tested for abnormally high radiation levels, and would you be willing to?
It hasn't, and yeah, I guess, but I guess, yeah, okay. I can have it tested for high radiation.
Why have you never left your house?
As in moved.
Why have you never moved after seeing this alien for so long?
Because A, we're renting, which means we have to find another place, and this is a huge house. And we've got 4 cars, trailers, and heaps of crap. We can't move to a little house, and so it's too hard to find big houses to rent and in the area. So that's mainly why. And we like land because I'm like can be noisy. So is that it?
And how did you? In other videos on your channel, there are videos of you buying trailers and drift cars. How can you afford this stuff and not afford a camera?
Okay. The drift car, I sold my motorbike, so the 250, for 4,400 is what I sold that bike for. The motorbike the drift car cost me 2,800, and the trailer has now cost me 2,750 for the trailer. So there you go. That's already more than I sold the motorbike for, and so the other money I had to work for just to save up to buy the other stuff. And that's over the last year it's taken to save up enough to get that trailer. And
why didn't you spend it on a camera?
Because if I spend it on a camera, there's a good chance they wouldn't come back, and I've wasted all that money on a camera, which I don't want. I don't want. If I'm not filming it, I don't want it. And I've already got 2 cameras. I don't need 3 fucking cameras. I don't want what would it be like $2,000 invested in cameras.